Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to an episode of the Non-Cooperators where we are starting to play Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops. Stop! Jesus. Anyway, so as we said, we're starting a new game, Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops. Like I said, because we got done playing some Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, so now I'm gonna play like another unpopular, I don't know what you would call this, honestly. Says, what would you call this? It's like I wouldn't go too far saying like it's unpopular, but a lot of people like they oversee it because I don't know why. Oh, fuck, I hate doing this because I'm playing this actually. I'm legit playing this on an actual PSP. The screen is just transferred onto here so you guys can see everything. But I get the camo one. I don't know if you guys can see it. I got my green chroma key, so it's all green camo, so you can barely see it. This is the Metal Gear Solid. I think this is the. I'm not even. Yeah, I don't remember if this is the Peace Walker or the Portable Ops. The PSP. I don't know. It's collectible, but whatever. Anyway, so just make up a name because whatever. So I'm just call my Metualujitnya. Yeah, that's gonna be my name. Wagjenjetchin, whatever. So anyway, so I don't know what you would call this. So this is like an unpopular or just like it's oversighted because during the time when PSP came out, it was like a hot item and it was all cool and everything, and everyone was all excited. Oh, holy shit! A Metal Gear Solid game's coming out. And it was Metal Gear Acid, and look, I'm not gonna say it's a good game or a bad game. It's not my cup of tea. So whatever. And then when Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops came out, I was like, holy shit! Finally, now we got a really good Metal Gear Solid game. And it's actually canon to the actual story, but it was just called Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops. And people like, they oversaw it. And it is canon. It takes place. The only reason why it's not fully canon is because this was not. I don't think it was written or directed by Hideo Kojima. It was a couple of different people. That's why. But it was published by Konami at the time, so whatever. Overlooking that, this actually is canon to the actual story. He actually confirmed it. Like I said, yeah, sure, why not make it canon? Because it takes place 6 years after the events of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. And I'm going to play it on easy because it's actually a little difficult to play it on the PSP because I'm a bitch, so whatever. So I try to do my Snake voice, but I don't even need to do it because David Hayter is actually in this game. But there are scenes where they the subtitles and they don't talk. But here's where they do talk in like these cutscenes where it's all in comic book form, which is actually pretty cool. And there's, I'm not revealing any spoilers, but if you guys already know the story, you know who that is. Which is why this game is canon to the actual story. And they should have kept it canon.
Right on time. Excellent.
Who are you?
12 hours since we administered the drug.
What drug are you
I
talking
trust
about?
Your dreams were pleasant, Big Boss.
What are you talking about? I'm not Big
Please
Boss.
drop the act. I know all about you, boss. Or would you prefer I called you Naked Snake?
Damn, he knows too much. Sounds like you've got the right guy.
I love David
My
Hayter.
name
I
is
just miss him
Lieutenant
after
Cunningham.
everything.
Until
So
4 weeks ago,
it's
I
really
was
nice
with the
hearing his
CIA.
voice.
Cunningham, Fox Unit's interrogation specialist?
Ah, so you have heard of me.
You have some
How
quite
honored,
reputation.
Snake.
And those guys who attacked me, they were Fox too?
Yeah, although we'll leave it at that for now.
What do you want from me? I'm retired from Fox. I'm guessing this isn't a social call. Are you
Not really retired. He kind of like went AWOL.
Retired?
Kind of.
Yeah, I suppose you are to the outside world. Don't worry. I'm not here to give you a new mission. I just want to ask you one simple question. 6 years ago, as a member of Fox, you prevented a full-scale nuclear war.
Operation Snake Eater.
You were hailed as a true patriot, given the title of Big Boss
And that's
by
actually
the president.
from Metal Gear
And
Solid
then
3.
you turned right around and quit the unit. Threw aside your rank, your good name. Mysterious, don't you think?
No, I seen a lot of shit there. So
What did you see out there on your mission? What did you see in Grozny Grad?
I killed my mom or my mother figure. It's like, dude, you don't know shit. Shagoha, Eve, and the boss.
Where is the legacy?
You mean the Philosopher's Legacy?
Yes, the secret cache of funds amassed by the Big Three during the Second World War. Where is it?
I think
If you're looking for the legacy, try the CIA. They're the ones who took it after the mission 6 years ago.
actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Eve who took it, but I think it was a decoy.
Apply the right type of pain to the right degree at just the right location.
But if I'm not mistaken, I think
It's always been my
Ocelot
policy
had
for
the legacy.
persuasion,
I
and
think.
found it to be
Shit, I
quite
don't remember.
effective.
But correct me on
The
that, guys.
CIA
Do correct
only
me.
recovered half of the legacy from the Soviets after Operation Snake Eater. And you know where the other half went.
The CIA only got half?
You can drop the act.
Dude, I
You
really don't
defeated the
know.
boss
Stop
and returned
asking.
alive, so you must know where the other half of the legacy is. And now, you're gonna tell me, Snake?
Don't have a clue.
That's too bad. Because I'd hate to have to continue persuading you like this, comrade.
Really? You're calling me Russian now?
We have plenty of time. Sooner or later, I'm sure it'll all come back to you.
Wait,
Cold War is still going on, by the
this isn't
way.
an official mission, is it?
Oh shit, I'm all
What
coming out
happened, Major
fuzzy and
Zero?
everything.
Tell me the truth, Cunningham.
This is an official Fox mission. For now.
Alright, so I think now we're going to start playing the actual game itself. So, I have not played this game in so long that I'm probably shit in this game. But as I was talking about, that this game was like oversighted because after Peace Walker came out, everyone completely forgot about this game. And when they were talking about the timeline of the actual Metal Gear Solid games, this was not in the timeline. And it's very upsetting, because this is actually a good game. Open. It's no use. Hang on. Wait, oh shit. Okay, so also here we meet someone, Snake. So that's your name, huh? And it's someone really important in the you know, the Metal Gear franchise. It's got a nice ring to it.
Who are you?
I'm just a prisoner like you. Yeah, it looks like a what do they call those? A POW prisoner type. It looks good for his age and everything. We'll find out who he is. An American. Ah, shit. I usually drink something just to help me out, to loosen up and try to say these lines a little bit more like Snake. An American. How would an American like you end up in a prison? End up a prisoner in a place like this? It's a long story, but never mind that. Don't you want to get out of here? You know a way. It's like, you know a way? Take a good look under the bed. See that duct? Big major flaw that they actually happened in the... I think this is in 1970. This is actually legit 1970. No, 1970s. 7D. Big major flaw. Take a good look under the bed. See the duct? The cover comes right off. You just go through it in the next door. Well, that's a big flaw. Seriously, I mean, usually they just had like a screwdriver or something, or a better tool, or sometimes it would be like a small, tiny vent that you can't crawl through. How do you know? Cause I'm in the one that took the cover off. Cause I'm the one that took the cover off. But as luck would have it, they moved me to another cell right after that, so I never got a chance to use it. If you make it out, you'll do a fellow prisoner a favor. A favor? Don't worry, you'll get something out of it too. Deal. I'll give it a shot. Yeah, I really gotta improve my Snake voice. Apparently, like I said, if you guys have actually been with me since Portable Ops, no, I'm not Portable Ops. I'm sorry, Metal Gear Solid Mobile. I've actually had people actually saying that I've actually done a pretty good Snake impression. It's not great, but it's pretty good. And that's why I was actually trying to, like, you know, sell my voice to, like, doing that Metal Gear Solid game that was supposed to be a fan-made game. But apparently they actually got David Hayter's voice for it, which is actually pretty impressive. And then Kojima said, fuck that, stop it, no, not letting it happen. Even if it was a non-profit fan game. I cannot pronounce that, like, Armatic Polyamic. I can't pronounce that. Armatic Polyamic. This is a Fox unit new sneaking suit. I don't know why. I'm not a big fan of the new sneaking suit. Like, the top is fine. The bottom, I don't know why. I look like I'm wearing, like, high heel stockings or some shit like that. What's this doing here? Yeah, seriously, what is this doing here in a prison cell, along with an MK-22 hush puppy pistol? Yeah. Alright, so I think it's just loading. Do you want to hear how it's loading? Oh, never mind.
I'll be damned.
Oh, that's how he sounds.
It
Never
is
mind.
Snake. Or should I say, Big Boss.
So I gotta find who this guy
Are
is.
you the real deal?
You know me?
Are you kidding? You're a legend in the Black Ops world.
Black Ops.
Black Ops.
What's a hero
Yeah, it's a
like
Call of Duty
you
game.
doing in a place like this?
Beats me. I'd like to find out myself. Where are we anyway? Near the equator from the looks of it. If I had to guess, I'd say South America.
Huh.
You got it, Big Boss. The San Geronimo Peninsula, to be exact. Known to the locals as La Peninsula de los Muertos, the Peninsula of the Dead.
I was gonna say,
It's off the coast
Mortos
of
is
central
dead.
Colombia, more or less directly south of Cuba.
Never heard of it.
You wouldn't have. It doesn't show up on any conventional maps. It's under Red Army control.
The Red Army? In Colombia?
Colombia.
In 1964, the Russians
Provided-
provided
yeah.
military aid to FARC.
They're also in
Colombia's
Cuba.
biggest rebel faction. And in return, FARC gave them this land.
1964. The year of the Virtuous Mission.
Also,
2 years
Snake Eater.
prior, the Russians failed in their attempt to build an
1966.
intermediate-range ballistic missile base in Cuba. Had they succeeded in deploying nuclear-equipped IRBMs inside Cuba, every major American city would have been within range.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
Exactly.
1966.
In the end,
Bingo.
the Russians gave up on the idea of deploying missiles in Cuba. But rumor had it that they were looking for a new site, one where they could build a base in secret.
And that place was the San Geronimo Peninsula.
Metal Gear.
Well, not exactly. Apparently, the plans for this missile base were abandoned before it was built.
Abandoned.
Due to detente. Both the US and the Soviet Union are having trouble financing their enormous military
A
budgets.
lot of
They
talking
can't
in this
afford to
game.
keep waging
I'll try not
a
to
Cold
interrupt
War
it,
like they
but
did in
I'm
the
just going to
60s.
because, you know.
Last year, they began conducting the strategic arms limitation talks with the goal of limiting each country's number of ballistic missiles.
Meaning no more need to build a new missile base.
These cutscenes,
But
they
as
do
you
run
can
very
see,
long,
they'd
so
already completed part of the
shit, I
facility.
forgot.
We were sent in to investigate
even on
what was
even on
going
portable
on.
ops.
Before we could do that, they ambushed us.
They.
The Fox unit. My team was wiped out in the blink of an eye. I
So-
fear I'm the only survivor.
What's the Fox unit doing in a Soviet base?
Wait, so who's he
Not a
working
clue.
for then? If he's not
I'd
with
have
Fox?
expected you to know more about it than me.
I'm not with Fox anymore.
I see. Anyway, that's all I've got.
All right. Hold on. I'll get you out of there.
It's no use. I've tried over and over. You need a special key to unlock the cell door. Right now, you've got to get out of here. Head 5 clicks southeast of the detention center, and you should reach a communications base. I need you to call in a rescue, if you can.
Rescue?
You should be able to make contact with the states using the satellite uplink.
So
But the
long.
circuit will most
Speed
likely
up.
be monitored.
Fast forward.
If only you could use some kind of encrypted transmission.
Someone capable of receiving an encrypted protocol that they can't listen in on.
Any ideas?
I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off, but there's one thing I could try.
Great. I'm counting on you, Big Boss.
Call me Snake.
Huh.
It's been an honor, Snake. The name's Campbell. Roy Campbell.
Ladies and gentlemen, Roy Campbell, if you guys haven't known who that was. Roy Campbell when he was, well, let's just go with younger. So that's actually, yeah, that's supposed to be Roy Campbell. And again, people did not accept this as the actual canon story. It had major fucking characters in there. One being Big Boss, another being Roy fucking Campbell. That was awesome. I thought that was awesome the first time I heard that. I'm like, holy shit, that's Roy Campbell. But I still don't understand. Who was he working for? Because Roy Campbell's not with Fox Unit. He's with what? The Comrades? The Russians? Who was he with? That reminds me. Oh yeah, that reminds me. You've been out of action for a while, haven't you? About 6 years. But I shouldn't have been like. I mean, it's a PSP, dude. Come on. Now would be a good time. Here we go. Now would be a good time for a light refresher, just to help you get reacquainted with your weapons and basic actions. I'll help you out. First, equip a weapon by holding the circle button. First, equip the weapon by holding the circle button. This will bring up a list of carried weapons. Use the direction button to select it. To use a weapon, press the left to ready the weapon, and press X to, square to fire. Now it's your turn.
Oh!
What the hell? Come on already, we're moving on. We're on the first person attack now. Press the right trigger to ready your weapon, and press down to fire to use the analog stick to aim. While aiming, you can press the left and right for more accurate fix on the target. Try it out. The left trigger just basically just slows me down, that's all. Okay. Now what? Okay, that's about that about does it for the weapons. Oh, and before I forget, you don't yeah, the radar is kind of weird in the previous games, but whatever. Though you don't know about the radar in the upper right corner of the screen. That's your surround indicator. It keeps you informed of sounds in the surrounding area. The outer ring displays the sounds you hear around you. The inner ring displays the sounds you make around yourself. Be especially careful when you see red in the radar. That means the enemy is near. If you make a sound, they will be all over you. I don't know, it still seems a little, I don't know, weird. But whatever. Alright, so is that it? We done? Cool. Hold it. You can't just dash blindly into plain view. You've got to check and make sure it's safe first. There should be a guard outside the left. You need to make exit and the guard isn't looking, right? So use the wall, press the peak, face the wall, press... Oh, use the wall on the left. Press towards it, press a square button, a triangle button. See, controls are a little bit different in this game, so I think that's probably why people didn't really like it too much. And remember, the controls are very strict with a PSP. Not a PlayStation Vita, it was a little bit more fluent. This one's a little bit more strict, unfortunately. Okay, slowly towards the exit, yada 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 yada. You know where you're going, huh? Then head to the communication base. Open any doors, encounter as well. If they're not locked, that is communication, map screen, press start, yada, X marks the spot. Also remember that there being electronic gate along the way. If you're careful, you think you can sneak past it. You know how to crawl, right? Really? Like hundreds of $1,000s of taxpayers' money, and they can only afford some bullshit thing that can be simply crawled. Alright, so that worked. Alright. Trying to remember I can also drag like this. The camera is atrocious, guys. It's terrible. And I can't really I have to control it with the directional pad. And remember the directional pad, I'm also while I'm controlling Snake, I gotta use I gotta control Snake with this, and I gotta use the directional pad with that, so I can't do two at the same time. It's a little difficult. Shit, come on. Still not used to these controls. Still, I just fucking started playing, guys, and we're like, what, 20 minutes, almost 20 minutes into this episode, and it's literally the beginning of the goddamn game, and oh man, I'm off to a terrible start. But seriously, what's with the very long, high heel looking stocking thing that Snake is wearing? I didn't understand. Like, yeah, sneaking suit's kind of cool, but the stockings, not really. It kind of diminishes it. Like, it does not look good. You hold down the triangle, you could kind of like sneak, I guess, or just walk. I don't know. Damn, it's locked. See if I at least try to get past this level. Yeah, because now they in this game now they introduced levels. Peace Walker was the same thing, right? Peace Walker was also levels. And Ground Zero and Phantom Pain was also levels. Alright, they mentioned that X marks the spot, so yeah, there we go. it's over there, but... Alright, so one of these fucking doors has gotta open. Unless I gotta go back and... Oh, wait, I gotta... Oh, that's... Okay. So this is the electronic door. Millions of dollars of taxpayers' money, and that door can simply just be crawled under. Whoops. So I can get him a headshot. Yay. I'm awesome. I'm awesome. Just for now. And then I start getting later into the game and I start sucking. I'm sucking. I'm sucking. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a magazine. It's like, why is a magazine that fucking it requires a box that big? It's... Look at... Wow. Alright, so hang on. Yeah, that's how your equipment is displayed now, so it's a little weird. You can only carry 4 items at a time. So that was a drawback. I think that's why people didn't really like this game too much, is because a lot of drawbacks. It just didn't feel like a full Metal Gear Solid game.
What the?
Oh shit.
HQ.
This is HQ. What happened?
Nothing.
What's going on out there?
Nothing. I think people are gonna start coming out now. I think. Oh shit. Come on, come on, come on. Here, if I hold my gun up like that, then I can, Oh shit. It sucks, I can't do, you know, the,
HQ.
This is HQ.
This is patrol. Enemy sighted. Ah!
You see nothing. I don't know if I can do. I don't know if I can
What's
stick them up.
going on out there?
No, I can't. Can't stick people up. Sucks. All right. Yeah, like I said, off to a terrible start. I already got spotted. Well, kind of twice, I guess. Oh, yeah. See, that's also a BS because you can't hold and pick up items. Drop. I guess this because we don't need that. I think... oh, shit. When we get to a certain point of the game, we could start, like, storing items, basically. So whatever we find, we can store. I think. I don't remember, though. It's been a while since I played this game. Like, the game came out in 2006, 7, 8, 9. I don't remember. Yay, I win. Jesus. I think it's the end of the level, right? Or it's a different section of the level. That's a different section of the level. Okay, so I might end the episode right here because we're 23 minutes into this episode. But here, I'll just do it.
That's addition 10 for satellite communications. This must be the communications base. The communicator I'm looking for is in that building.
All right, so we're gonna go in that building next time on the non-cooperators. So we'll continue with some more Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops. By the way, this is actually Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops Plus, but there really isn't a big difference. The only difference is that it's online gameplay, more characters, more levels, and so on and whatnot. I think the only difference is for the campaign is that there's different game modes, like different difficulties and stuff like that. But I didn't see it. I guess you need to be the game or something like that. So next time on the cooperators, non-cooperators, we're gonna continue with some more Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops. So we'll see you next time.
Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?